Hi, welcome back to Sugar Beats. My name is Colin.
It's your boy Luke.
And I'm Cody.
We just finished watching the season finale of season 1 of Andor, and we're not going to Cody today. We're just going to go to me. We started off the episode with Daedra checking in on Bix, just being like, "Hey, I'm on Ferrix," and then we
Bix is bad.
She's
Bix
not
is
doing
doing
good.
really bad.
No, she's having a tough time.
Those children's screams broke her, dude. Like,
Hey,
I mean, normal children's screens break me, so I can only imagine what she's going through.
it's got to be awful. And then we after we see that, we get Brazo. Oh, we get the we get bomb person. We just get somebody menacingly like mechanically putting stuff together.
Yeah, like immediately we're like, it's a bomb. It's a bomb.
Yeah, it's gotta be a
It's
bomb.
gotta be a bomb.
Yeah.
the amount of precision and like how carefully he was putting it together was like that's a bomb.
we got it.
There's no way.
Yeah.
I thought it might have been a blaster, maybe like a custom blaster, but the bomb makes way more sense.
Yeah. And then you see Brazo going to the meeting up with the miners and stuff, and then we find out that the miners have the mole dude.
Oh yeah, there's like an Imperial spy.
Yeah, I'm
pretending
forgetting
to be...
his name. He's pretending to be a miner, and they like have the conversation going back and forth, and then he goes and tells people, and then he pretends to get arrested later, and then nothing happens because he ends up dead. But
Good.
yeah, you know,
Good. If you're gonna be a mole, you're worse than Tim with 2 M's.
that's actually very fair. That's very fair. And then we get one of the big interests for this episode being Mon Mothma, and we find out Perrin has a gambling addiction.
Yeah.
Does he, or is that getting staged?
I think
Oh, he
yeah,
had to.
because remember there was that this is a little bit of a jump, but there was a part where the camera pans over to like in the ISB building, and they're talking about like how do we make it so it looks like he's gambling, like just make him say that.
He has an addiction, but I
Yes.
think this is getting staged.
It definitely,
case.
yeah, it probably definitely could be staged, but you definitely learned he has the addiction and has had it for a while. And honestly, the part that you're talking about, Luke, I think comes because when Mon asked for privacy, the driver still recorded it.
Yeah, he's a spy too.
Yeah, the driver.
Well, we knew that.
He's like an informant.
Yeah, so
She knew they were all the drivers were informants when they started getting switched out.
This one is.
Okay.
Right.
yes. So,
The previous obviously wasn't.
but the thing that I think tipped them off was that conversation. I don't think the Empire knew. I don't think the Empire knew that he had a gambling addiction.
Yeah.
Because that's why he was like, well, that would explain the money moving towards the end of the, like in the last couple of months. I think homeboy is gambling. I think you were spot on, maybe not spot on, but I think you had a good idea that he may be taking money from the mafia.
Yeah, there's plenty of underground corporations inside Coruscant. So many.
Yeah.
Like,
and so
oh,
if
hey,
he's
here's a few million credits. Oh yeah, sorry, you belong to us now.
And so that being a huge thing that Mon's gonna have to deal with coming into the next season.
Well, hadn't he met Davo before?
Yeah, he definitely had met Davo.
Oh yeah, it's possible
Just saying.
he signed up with the
Are
bank.
they double into Davo now?
Oh shit,
That would
that
suck.
double-sided.
That daughter's definitely getting married.
Well, we go back to Ferrix. That's the start of like the funeral. It's the coming of everybody to Ferrix at that point in time because we see we have Vel surprising Cinta coming in and being like, "I'm here," and Cinta's like, "I'm busy."
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Like you're a spy. She's doing spy things.
Vel's in love with Cinta. Cinta's in love with the rebellion.
That's right.
Like-
Yeah.
Oof.
Like Cinta's like, there's an ISB officer here, and Vel's like, how about a kiss though? I think Cinta is one of the better agents of the rebellion overall. She's like
I think she's one of
seriously
the colder, more dedicated. Like, hey, this is my life.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, I think between her and Luthen, you see, hey, this is everything I got. I know what this is.
Yeah.
Whereas you see Mothma, you see the ISB spy, you know, you definitely see those guys. Hey, I'm trying to still have a life. You're like, I'm worried about putting like the family on the line. The other two are like, yeah, we ain't ever gonna have no family.
That's right.
Like if I have a family, what am I bringing them to?
It's the rebellion. And that after that we see Cassian visiting Clem's grave. The stone that he was turned, or the brick that he was turned into.
They actually gave some legitimacy to Clem.
Yeah.
Now we can't make fun of his name as much. I mean, we still will. It's
I'm
a
gonna
terrible
make fun
name.
of his name. I'm
Terrible.
I'm gotta put this out there as someone who has probably hated on Clem harder than anybody else on the internet. It's just his name. He's a great character and he's a wonderful father figure. His name sucks ass. Period. Full stop. After Cassian visits Clem's grave, he goes to the junkyard to go say hi to Bix, whatever, to go, because he already learned that he knows that Marva's dead, so he's not going to visit her. He goes to visit Bix.
He has no idea about Bix's like capture or anything.
Nope.
The two freaky dog looking
Capture, that's what we'll call it, not extreme torture.
Abduction and torture.
Yeah, not just, oh, hey, you're going to sit here for a while. No, we're going to ruin your existence.
And that he talks to the junkyard person who he had like a debt to, and they were cool. He tells him about Bix, and then he just switches up his whole plan from there.
Yeah.
The entirety of the rest of the everything is just put on hold for Cassian at that point in time.
Really quick, while we're on Bix,
Yeah.
they're talking about dying children. You know what, like, is the sound that they're playing?
Right.
You know what species was basically killed off right around this time?
Which one?
The Lasat.
Oh.
Sounds so familiar.
Zeberillios,
Yeah.
his species. Like, there's barely any of them left.
So
Wonder if it's that. Like, I don't know that they'll ever be like, yeah, it's straight at the Lasat, but that'd be cool in a panel for them to come out and be like, yo, that's it. Because, I mean, they've done that with, hey, the old dude in Empire is Rex, and that's why they made him look like that in Rebels.
yeah, that's true. Be very interesting. Because that would make a lot of sense. I don't remember if they said the actual species of
They
alien.
did not, just
Okay.
children.
Yeah. I just remember that they
Yeah.
the little kid. The
But obviously
chillins.
not human because of how the sound is.
Yeah. And before we'll go on to the funeral after this, we just have to like wrap up the everything else that was in the episode. Anto Krieger's dead. They let that happen.
Well, we knew that was coming.
Yeah, we just said, confirmed. They got him.
I was kind of expecting right after Andrew Krieger, they were going to show Luthen with Saw.
I thought they would, but it makes sense because he's on Ferrix. So
It does look like when Luthen starts heading towards Ferrix that he's probably coming from Saws.
yeah. As soon as he had that little confirmation that Saw's not going in there, he was like, "Cool, time to go kill Cassian." I don't know. That's just how I assume he sounds.
Off to another day of work.
He
It's
seemed
like
to,
watching
he seemed
Sesame
very,
Street on the way over.
Yeah.
That's just what I think.
Luthen seemed very indecisive about it, though. Like on the street as he was watching the whole thing, his face was just kind of like,
He doesn't look indecisive at all until Cassian's in his ship.
Yeah.
skip ahead.
I don't know what Star Wars you were watching.
He definitely was trying to go and get his murder on, because he was commanding the whole. He was trying to get Vel. He was trying to get Vel to make sure that everything was going on. Cinta, is down to clown. She's there for it, and
She is ready to murder. Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
see her face? You have blood on you. It's fine. It's not my blood. And then gets like a little smirk about it. Like, girl, did that just turn you on?
she murdered that man.
What?
I'm glad though, from him showing he was the creepy dude in the tavern. I was wrong. I thought that he was just like part of the Cinta's team. Turns out he sucks, but also turns out he's dead. So
A lot of people on Ferrix suck.
yeah, we're learning this. Oh God, I'm so sorry.
What?
Because the funeral starts with my favorite character.
I swear to God, if you say Karn.
No, the
bell guy.
bell man.
The bell. Oh yeah, Karn showed up too. Whatever. That's it.
That was literally such a weird little snippet of something we skipped. Was Karn and his like subordinate, weird, overweight lieutenant guy was
They
just there.
switched hats and then wore each other's hats the whole time. For what?
Did you understand that though? Why they switch hats?
Is it because he had like
They were the
old
wrong size. So they switched.
It was really fun. I'm glad we got to see Brazo meet Cassian in the sewers right before. And then we get to see Bellman make his what certainly has to be his coup de grace performance. He literally shut it down. It was incredible.
Dude, Bellman gave us everything we wanted with his interaction with the Stormtrooper.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I thought he was gonna hit him with the hammer,
Yeah,
but he
so
did
I thought he did
so
what
much
too?
better.
Just bashing his helmet, but just a Spartan kick him off.
Literally, there.
Don't even desecrate the hammers. The hammers are only for bells.
Even though they could easily like be used as weapons, but
Well, yeah, but he doesn't even deserve it. He
yeah,
doesn't even deserve.
they're too important
Get
for
the
your
boot.
disgusting hide.
Yeah,
This is my sanctum.
That Imperial was so surprised when he came out with his gun and he's like, "I'm gonna take this man to hammer out."
It's ridiculous. How did you think that he wasn't gonna notice? Like, you could have just started shooting. You didn't have. You know what? I'm gonna get out. Stormtroopers are notoriously dumb. I'm really glad that they got Spartan kicked off a roof.
Did you notice when that happened? The commander turned and looked at the tower, and he saw that man just.
like I should have sent a couple.
It's like 2 might have been a better call here.
Definitely called that one out. Like, wait, you're only sending one
yeah,
dude?
you absolutely did. Like, one guy? Is that really one? Just all right. Whatever. No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Like, on that Stormtrooper was like, I guess. All right.
Brazo also, if we're talking about wonderful moments, Brazo with the brick
Dude.
in the square. It sounds like a
Dude.
clue murder.
Oh my god. Brutal and exactly how Marvel would want that brick to be used.
That's right.
Oh my god.
They're just beating the Imperials across the face with it. Like,
Yeah,
Marva's dream.
yeah, went for it full, like yelled the whole 9. Like, it was Brazo, you're my hero. You're killing it, dude.
I like how, so a little teensy bit of a jump back, but when the recording's going on, there's like a first minute or two that's normal. She's like, I'm happy I could be a daughter of Ferrix. And in the end, it was a little just like, we hate the Empire.
Okay,
They
so
suck.
the Empire here for this funeral, let's talk a
destroy them.
couple drop balls. One, I don't think they can count past 30. That's why they were hesitant to give 40 because clearly that was like 400.
Yeah, they did not get that under
2,
control.
bro, you see that hologram come on and you're not just like, we need to stop it. Instead of lazily at the end throwing a quarter of your jacket over it.
Oh my God.
And then it falls off. And then you flip B2 emo? Like, that's not going to get you your ass handed? What?
It got him kicked.
I
pretty
wonder
quick.
if that wasn't improv.
You kick B2, we kick you, boy.
That's right. And then someone got bricked. Sick teat kick.
Oh,
Bricked. I'm sorry we have to touch on this, but we have to touch on this. Karin saving Daedra.
I have never seen so much one-sided sexual tension in my life.
It was so awkward.
It was weird. That was weird. Please don't do that again. Like, ever. Like, ever.
There was so many like weirdly like they wanted to get intimate parts in this show,
Okay.
and then I don't know where they were just like, nope.
To be fair, Star Wars is not good about
Really?
anything romance. Their first romance on
You're
screen
breaking my
was
heart.
their first romance on screen was incest.
Yeah. Yeah. Bad start.
Okay, so we got Cassian saving Bix.
Oh yeah, that was really nice. We got to have Cassian and B2 emo meet up again too, which
I
was
was
nice.
slightly concerned that Cassian was going to have to abandon Bix.
Yeah. I'm
'Cause-
really glad we didn't see what was said to her either. She was just like ready to leave after like a short action sequence, which I was okay with.
Yeah, I easily could have seen that being like a driving factor of him really wanting to be a part of the rebellion where, like, hey, he's pushed most of the way there and then he sees Bix, can't save her. And it's like, well, Empire God die now.
Yeah. Well, I think the switch was definitely during the manifesto here.
I think the switch was definitely during him being imprisoned and about to never be let out. But okay, you think wrong. Sure.
Leave your answer in the comments.
I'm sorry, if you sent me to prison and told me I'm never getting out to go make parts of the Death Star,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
that would be enough for me to be like, I don't want to join a rebellion.
So we get to the after Luthen has this dust is settled, Luthen's leaving.
Yeah, he just leaves. He's just like,
he's gone.
that got crazy. I'm out.
He gets to his ship and he like gives an order and then he's like, something's wrong. Goes into his I really wanted to see like a Dr. Evil turnaround from Cassian.
Right?
That would have been cool.
Put him in the chair. Put him in the cockpit. Let's go.
Let him do a spin.
So taking your time, Luthen.
And then
You know what I think of before Dr. Evil spin? Inspector Gadget, the evil villain with the cat that I can
Yeah.
remember his name.
Oh yeah.
that's a good one. So he then the wildest plot twist I've ever seen, Cassian's just like, murder me.
Do it. You won't.
Right.
The most aggressive reverse psychology game of chicken in the world.
He just cup checked him. He's like, kill me.
We thought at the end of that episode it went wham, and we're like, oh, that must be it. I specifically said that's what is this?
I have every episode gone and looked for a post-credit scene, and if you haven't seen the post-credit scene, go check the post-credit scene.
We already spoiled it.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
I don't care. This whole thing's called spoilers.
it shows the Death Star's like main.
Before we see the Death Star, Luke says, and I quote, "What is this? Marvel? They're not doing post-credits." I'm like, I'm gonna check anyway. What do we get? A post-credit scene. A post-credit scene. An important post-credit scene.
So you remember like all the things that Cassian was making in the prison
That they wouldn't explain?
that they wouldn't explain, that they made a lot of?
A lot.
Guess what it made?
Bruh.
The Death Star.
I'm glad they showed like specifically the big part
Yes.
being put in. It was a great
It was cool
way.
how it was in like different sections and stuff.
Yes.
At first, I thought it was a satellite. It looked like a satellite being
Hey, you
built
know what
in
Death
space.
Star has? Big old satellite.
Big satellite.
Big Death satellite.
Predictions for next episode.
Next season?
Next season.
Yeah, the next episode of the next season. Sure.
And he's definitely going to join the rebellion. And I think
No.
there's definitely.
Oh my God. What a
think-
hot take.
Yes, I think there's going to be a big. There might be a jump, or they might just go straight into it. Where like he's been in for a little while, and he's doing like missions with Luton.
Yeah, I
Time
mean,
skip?
we're
No time
definitely a
skip?
couple years before Rogue One.
So do we see a time skip?
I said maybe a small one.
Small one?
I mean, I don't know. It's interesting. I could see it being like a year, but I could also see it being like 5 years. And I think we're about 7 years away from the Rogue One.
Thank you so much for watching Sugar Beats. That's going to do it for Andor Season 1 for us. Remember, go ahead and leave a like.
Comment.
I'm not doing this.
I'm giving that one.
I was ready.
We'll see you all next time. Please subscribe to us. Leave us a comment about what's going on. And remember to tell your mom that you love her.
What is it with you and moms?
All right. Tell your dad his feet pics are good. Jeez.